Hello, everybody. Probably pick up the Halloween this time. Ta-da! Everything's back where it was. We're gonna play some Honkai Star Rail. Play the new patch. I think I'm gonna go for Cass instead of Cyrene, just because I need the lady with the dragon, okay? I need the lady with the dragon. I love this screen though. I love that it changes in this Cyrene theme though. Let's see. Status update. Continue the mission. I don't need to see the story recap. It wasn't that long ago when I beat it.
Come on, can't we stay out a little longer?
New Cyrene, look at her. She grew up and she glowed up. You got both. She finished puberty and just went boom, you know?
This view hasn't changed at all, has it? The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away.
Oh, I like the earrings.
Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
I kind of can't wait to see what people do with cosplay of her.
Indeed, the scepter's extrapolations have reached their end, but the process of genesis has only just begun. The path ahead will no longer rely on emotionless programs. It'll be decided by the will of humankind. Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Id Silicii, what kind of Amphorius is being born? I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives.
It's a rainbow of
within a net
colors.
woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight. Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy. Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing.
I wonder
Are you
how
ready to answer
she.
the call
I don't
of the world,
remember
friend?
if they. One thing I don't remember is if they like showed up to glow up, or if that was us that
Then
caused
go.
that.
And pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
Maybe I should have done.
You
Maybe I
say
should have done the
that,
recap a little bit.
But it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931. I can make use of the crevices of time. But surely
like it's
you
Veil of
and Don
Evernight,
Hung won't
March
have to wait
7th.
around for a few thousand years, right?
That won't be necessary.
Pillar of
We
Stone.
can simply sleep.
Oh
and the
look, they got
chronocognitive
they got
anchor will wake
fancy
us up.
titles now.
That's right. We've both become a part of the new world. Just waiting for you now.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze.
Well, that's pretty nifty new power
I am
thanks to
now
the
connected
Trailblaze,
with
right?
this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But
I
we're not
need
the
a
only
nap.
ones
I took a
who
nap
have
earlier
changed.
today, but I need another nap.
The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aranova.
Uh-oh.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
So we basically like fed Iron Tomb, right?
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your
Goth,
own.
March 7th.
After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone. Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember,
Specifically.
this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
Seriously, can't you let me be the protagonist for once? Oh, man.
All right.
We'll pick the
It's time
much
for Don
friendlier
Hung and me to
version
go
though.
have a super long nap.
Like the Serene version.
Look after this world for us.
I want to take a super long nap. I'm really
The
jealous.
road ahead is long, but we'll be waiting for you at the end.
We'll definitely meet again.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off.
I like her flower, her
Heidi's
hair,
Elysiae
her
is
hair
so
clips
quiet.
and stuff.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more.
Run, little Balu, run! Evernight's memories. Interesting. Pleasant memories. Oops. All hers, oh my goodness. And we all belong to March 7th. All of us, we just belong to March 7th. A memory lingering, a memory shard. Hey! Hey! Rude. The real deal. Life is a game of mystery chests. Anything can be hidden, anything can be revealed, anything can be manipulated, and anything can be turned into data. Oh, well, that was nice. He ended up being a little bit nice, I suppose, and just giving it to me anyway.
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles has finally welcomed
Its first end. And
Hey,
final
she's
end,
finishing our
right?
sentences for us.
I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
No. So rude. Yeah, he's probably in the
Look.
Iron Tomb.
The golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphorius. It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off? Friend, are you ready to become a hero? You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny. We best. Those are such beautiful words. Thank you, friend.
Best
I
friend.
was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you.
Ah, look, it's the Moon
And face
Scepter.
A memory that I have forgotten for too long. And have denied for too long.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the Nameless Titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
Ah, dang it.
My apologies,
I hate that I
friend.
click it.
The more memories
I
I
want
got
to like
back
click
along
up
the
here or
way,
something.
the more I felt that something wasn't right. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Cilicia.
I really like her
and the
character
reflections
design.
in the
It's
water
so
always made me
pretty.
wonder.
This
which is the
totally
real
reminds
me?
me of an outfit that would be an Infinity Nikki,
The
you
one
know?
reflected in the water.
All the
or the one
rainbow
standing
and
on
the
the
glitter.
shore. But I finally get it now.
And the earring especially.
Look, friend. The words on that
And like
wall
this
are
area.
the
That's
answer.
like one of the... That was very similar to the
1, 2, 3,
Sea of Stars
4,
miracle outfit.
5, 6, 7.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience.
I'm the one who tells the story. It
That's
is
pretty
I.
forward of you, you know. Still, thank you, friend. That's very reassuring. At the moment of Era Nova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories.
Lots of glowed up Cyrenes, I guess.
A prison born of the erudition. A grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god. The 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore. The Demiurge is right here.
Now we now we are gonna find out who that is. Oh, nope, never mind. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling.
Uh-oh.
But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us? Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
I love his cute little smile.
You're quite calm,
I love
Jingyuan.
Jingyuan.
The Alliance only authorized the Law Food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now? Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I? But, with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jingyuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting
The General
Law
of
take the lead
Foresight.
in this battle.
Oh
Or
my.
and their sleepy
Merlin's
general.
Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled. Rumors and speculation are only growing by the day.
I've always wondered why Feixiao didn't have a tail
Without
either.
their Hua Yan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Luofu gets their hands on the golden blood, it'll be a whole different story. With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out.
When are we
There are
gonna learn
countless
what's in
ways
Laoti's
this could be spun into
coffin?
something bigger.
What's in there?
You're
What do you
overthinking it,
know?
General Feixiao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Luofu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These 2 wins for the Luofu will make all 3 of us happy. And that'll be our third win. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic General instead.
Optimistic General. I
With the
like
Decolite
it. He
reflection
is
barrier,
nothing
the
else if
Yuchuan
not
must
optimistic.
understand even more than the Luofu how significant this battle is. Amphorius's karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Well, that's because it's not very clear at all.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda. There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sadunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them. My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is... one wrong move, and the Luofu will fall into Fintilia's trap again.
I love
inching ever
Fantilia.
closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did she and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time just in case.
Arda and her little
You'll
wee
enter
cat.
Amphorius, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are
I
you
love the
taking
way
with you?
Amphorius looks in the background. That is so cool.
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone, except Pom Pom, join the fight.
Wait a
We do
minute.
need to
Why
be
are we
prepared
excluding
for all
Pom Pom?
possible
That's so
contingencies.
rude.
I have no objection to this.
That's so rude though. Like why would you
I'll
keep
do
Pom
whatever I
Pom out?
can.
Are they just saying that Pom Pom's not strong? I mean, like he's the one who, you know, controls if you get any 5 stars or not.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the
Pom Pom
Scepter's
is
kernel
the
from outside.
OP. Okay, most OP character in Honkai Star
With our
Rail. You
two-pronged
cannot
attack,
convince me
We'll turn
otherwise.
this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those two to get back. Oh, and just like
I
that,
like that.
they're here.
Then we just gotta wait for those other two. Oh, wait, never mind. Speak of the devil.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphorius, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench. Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. And now,
I love that.
destination,
Could be
Amphorius.
dangerous, but I've checked the box for
3,
everybody.
2, 1, launch!
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here. Unlike Panagoni's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in
Because, yeah, there's
millennia.
only like 30 million cycles.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
And he is kind of a wanted criminal. Well, I guess he's not wanted anymore. He's just exiled.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Cianjo Alliance. Communications normal.
Interastral Peace Corporation. Communications normal. No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical
Adventuring!
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
Penacony doesn't
been
like
quite a
me
while,
anymore.
Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Sulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal.
Uh-oh.
In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiters still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least.
Interesting.
But if the Cianjo Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and
I love how
other star
she's
systems,
always
we'll have
doing
more cards
like
to play when
diplomatic
reiterating to the
negotiations.
board the necessity of deep cooperation.
Never miss a golden opportunity.
Makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much. Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
I really
The
like
clash
her
between
shoes
destruction
setup.
and erudition isn't just
Black
about
Swan
the fate of
shoes.
the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You can never be too careful when battling the Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphorius looks like on the inside. I wonder where she and the others are right now.
Hello? How's
Bronya
Can you hear us?
and Topaz
Ah, we're through! I can
and
see the video feed.
Serval and
Everything's working
Seeley.
perfectly.
Miss Bronya? Miss Serval? What a surprise. It's been a while.
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Belobog. I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything going smoothly?
Don't worry, we're still following
Well,
the
I mean,
plan
they
step
just
by
got
step.
here, so no yet.
Located
Oh
on the
no yet.
outskirts of the preservation barricade.
Maybe.
While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks. That kid Japard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane Guards.
Japard. I love her. She says that kid Japard.
Zealand
Hey, no
Lynx just got
kid.
back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them? That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Miss Bronya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's instructions and make thorough preparations.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined. We really wish we could help, but Eurilo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options. But that's exactly why we have a resolve that's second to none.
If anything goes wrong... Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Eurilo 6 earlier? They won't stand by idly either.
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Eurilo 6 is our home. We will defend it to our last breath until the last Belobogian falls.
Miss Bronya. May all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
Gosh, so many of these. Lady Fu.
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to relay their message. Officially, the Alliance's combat forces will still be limited to the Luofu, but the Yaoqing has also been deployed in the surrounding war zone as a contingency.
Words cannot express our gratitude. Getting the Hunt to agree on sending troops must have taken quite some effort from General Jing Yuan.
The Luofu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding the fact that there is indeed something the Xianzhou seeks from this Iron Tomb operation. But this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down. Nor will we be content to take a back seat. If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis, then we must do so, even at the cost of our own lives.
Dun,
The
dun,
Alliance
dun.
truly embodies the principle of righteousness. It's fortunate that the cosmos has great heroes like you.
You're too kind. As for that Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
Hey. We don't have to use our Jade Abacus. It's adventuring.
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. And it would be difficult to meet the expectations of the Astral Express. However, Madame Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible. So let me offer you all a small suggestion, just from my personal perspective. Other departments at the IPC might also take this opportunity to extend an olive branch to you. When that time comes, I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we were in a difficult position. And more importantly, we were the only ones willing to do so.
Heck yeah.
Sounds like a threat, doesn't it? But trust me.
I mean, I don't expect any less from the 10 Stonehearts.
Has the internal conflict within the IPC really gotten this bad?
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo, but at least until now they've had an uneasy truce. Until the Lord Ravager Archforger caught the board's attention. I'll leave it at that, as it's confidential information. Hope you can understand.
No.
I understand. Our immediate priority is to address the Iron Tomb crisis. Let's hope for success from the start. This might help ease everyone's pressing concerns.
Galaxy Ranger. No. No Boot Hill.
Of course.
No Boot Hill.
We would never know the Ranger's comings and goings.
No Boot Hill. Could you imagine if Boot Hill was the Galaxy Ranger representative?
Miss Himiko, is that you?
Oh, it's Robin in disguise.
And you are...
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier.
It makes sense.
Even now I can only appear in
She's
disguise.
too influential.
On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request aid from the family. We essentially received no response.
I mean, that's not to be unexpected
I've heard
from
about
the
internal
family.
conflicts within the family. Miss Robin, there's no need to
Especially
apologize.
since everybody from the family
Every
is
bit of strength
basically
is
fighting
precious
for
at this
being, you know, controlling everything.
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Astanian tuners to the front lines. My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle. They'll ensure that proper arrangements are provided for those wounded on the front lines, and for residents in affected areas.
Woohoo, support!
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any companion behind.
All right, let's hop into the vortex. Let's hop in the bowl of water. There's nothing here.
Is there no one here?
Everything in
because we
Akama
reset the
seems normal.
world.
The new world was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Who could this be? Xandar's doing?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant. Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony.
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
No, no. Is that Sparkle?
Everyone, be careful.
No, okay. It's Evernight?
Here they come. Here they come.
Okay. For a second, I was like, that fucking Sparkle's everywhere.
Evernight? How is this possible?
But no, it's just Evernight.
She was already...
It was now March 7th.
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
I like how they have like cute little collars. You know, they look like they have like little collars and they look like they're all dressed up.
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now,
all she's
they
missing
are
is
no
a more.
longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth. The 12 titans who guard Amphorius.
So I feel like she's missing.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
Ah, Himiko caught on. Aww.
I practiced so long for this.
Oh.
Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphorius.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
It's not like they could get in.
Are the Titans' power?
We had to like break everything.
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to her, we all turned into Titans in the New World. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So what does she look like now?
A big monster.
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
Please
I love
don't
that.
add
I love
yourself
that
to
the
Amphorius' lore.
official like
Just go see it with your own
thing
eyes.
for the
Follow the
Trailblazer is a
prophecies,
raccoon with a
guidance, and
baseball
come to
bat. I love
Dawn
it.
Cloud. She looks way more majestic now than she used to.
Oh, do I? I did not realize I looked more majestic. Okay, I thought that was just Serene getting a glow up. Did I get a glow up? Do I look like Serene now?
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's
They're waiting
expressions
for
are
me.
resolute, devout.
That colossal
Oops.
deity is her. She has become the pillar of the world.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike her usual style.
Those people
Okay,
didn't
so I turned into a
disappear.
giant statue. I guess it's
Instead,
okay.
They've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness her awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world. And every breath they take is intertwined with Amphorius' destiny.
Awakening? Has she fallen into slumber?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time
Man,
watches
everybody
over
got to take a long nap except for me.
Earth guards today.
That's so rude. Why
And when
didn't
the
I get invited to the
Trailblaze
nap?
steps into Amphorius once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken. And then bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to her. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
I love how she disappears every
It
time she
seems the
turns
kids
around.
are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Wait, where's Herta? I guess Herta
Majestic.
didn't come.
Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of her transformed into a towering Tathalov. Could it be?
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. Ugh, at least nice for her.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? Her advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
The so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god, your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless
Hey, look, all these people look
comrades in
super
arms
familiar.
have all knelt before your throne. Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy.
And then I come down and I'm just like, hey guys, what's up?
Please guide us. Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn.
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
She will give us the answer.
But I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am the nameless who dwells among mortals.
That voice is definitely her.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Heck yeah, ooh, neat.
Is this?
Yes, it's the miracle she brought to Amphorius. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants.
Yeah, to be badass.
Heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
The
Everybody's ready to
prophecy
go.
of the deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like all of you.
In the name of Kozlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Is it just me, or does this Demiurge matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the Memo Keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong.
Oh, well, that's where they are.
Conclusion. This must be what the kernel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the
Hard to
end of
say.
light,
Like, the
there
scepter
must
is
be
like
silence.
itself, and then there's
Certain,
Xandar.
Pure and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the Demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, "Look, there's nothing here." Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy.
I love
Let's
that
tear
she
the
calls
system
him
inside out.
Screwy.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask, Herta, what if we fail?
Nerd is like, I don't really want to think about that part.
Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
No, not really.
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key, we turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Well, then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Story characters can be added to the story. Nice. I'm sure that she is buffed better than what I've got.
Just use that thing over there, Zag.
If it works, it's good medicine.
Oh, I love how she has to jump to
What a
touch
dumb
it.
name.
Oh my god.
I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
That is hilarious, though. I love how this thing is just like freaking out. I guess there's something else that I need to do. Self-criticism. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay. Obviously, I need more. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. That's pretty nice. That's why they're running from me. Makes sense.
Herta's Big Hand is what I call power. Keep it going. Still not done? What is this? A junk? Finally. All set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Of course. Just give me a second.
Oh, hey, look! It's a little
Target
spacecraft.
initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Oh, a classic nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Mistletoe, okay.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison.
I wonder what made him name it Mistletoe, though.
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that punk Lordian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps
Talking
around
about
the kernel
Silver
with even
Wolf.
top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional.
Sonny's behind me meowing, and I don't know why he's meowing.
Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will. Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Border Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rubert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing. Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And
You
neither
sure that?
will I.
They're just like, hey, rude. It's my life.
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that lost key. I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Herta better not fucking die. Like,
Of course. Time to board. After
screw you, got like a big job.
This Demiurge really is.
Activate mistletoe.
This matrix is better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace.
Junkyard of a birthplace. All right.
Buckle up. We're hacking in. This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
It's the black tide. Look at
I see it too. We're thinking the same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
The mistletoe is Screwlim's personal collection piece, an elegantly designed Trojan program. Click the cruise button to start flying. Click again to switch to hover state. Use directional buttons to steer the mistletoe. Click accelerate button for a temporary speed boost. Click the exit button to end flight and toggle the vertical inversion option to change flight control. The mistletoe is equipped with an auto cruise program. Click the auto cruise button and the mistletoe will automatically fly to the navigation point. Click again during the auto cruise to switch to manual control.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them.
This auto
Take us to
cruise
the
is
nearest
not
one.
really working very well. They just went into the wall and was like, oh yeah, I forgot to turn. It got us there, though. It got us there. Get it, Bailu. Hiya! Your little kick. Wah! Oh, she's hitting it with her tail. Yeah! The electric tail. Electrify them. And fire!
Almost no response. Just as I feared. Not
Maybe we
promising.
just need more power.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says
see.
we'll need
I was
multiple
right.
terminals to coordinate the
Me and
system.
Screwlim, we got the same brainwave going on.
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xander erased all records, but I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation, internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name, the Stellaron.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire scepter system.
Huh. So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands. He wanted to turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it at all costs. The life form known as the Demiurge was the original target of the scepter's extrapolation.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, the query kept running. Yet then, does this mean finding the Demiurge is hopeless?
No, I'd say exactly the opposite. It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the Demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace. But he failed. It still left a mark. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Amphorius, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the Demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan?
Oh wait a minute, I forgot I had to hit cruise. Oops. What the heck? There we go. Oh. I have to drive it like an actual spacecraft here. Oh, it just goes forward on its own. Okay. Oh my lord. There we go. No relaunch required.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Filiate 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphorius's extrapolation.
Inside that world, it was the 13th, forgotten Titan. The one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene's memory. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start. The Nameless Titan never existed. The so-called listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
I don't know about that. The Eons seem like they don't really know what they're doing. They're just
odd,
like
but
do something and then they blink and then it's like a million years later or something like that.
We haven't found a single clue pointing to the Demiurge.
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists. But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen all point to the opposite. So we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
the truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final key. Time to crack open the kernel. Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right, let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
We go. Hey, look, this one's got like guiding poles for it. And ta-da!
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition declining. The destruction surging. The remembrance 0.
What's going on?
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real matrix.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture? Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting.
Ooh, we're getting activation circles. The quarter-zane algebraic expressions berry has been deactivated. Screwlum has deployed multiple acceleration rings in the Delta ME13 data space to enhance Mistletoe's hacking efficiency. Piloting the mistletoe to throw an acceleration ring will grant a powerful speed boost effect, during which directional control is disabled. Okay, well. We'll just cruise through it then.
Wider than I thought. I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising. Huh?
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the Exo myth.
Signal from the Exo myth. What if that would be Serene or Xandar trying to talk to us?
This repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before. Is this the place?
Correct. Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the Exo myth.
I didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble? Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anaxagoras'
Oh,
control.
snap.
But
Hey,
that
he's willing to
also
do a lot of work,
triggered
do
the
a lot of
fail-safe I
damage.
set. Conclusion. Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
So now he's a specter, literally. Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to the real him.
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the Demiurge.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost a matchup.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchor's in place. Proceed when ready.
I knew it. The one thing I didn't want to happen. He's not here.
The coordinates are accurate. Xander is still here. However, his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match any known shielding
What's he
technology.
doing? What's Xandar doing?
His domain. Stay alert.
Well, he can't fight anymore, but I guess that doesn't necessarily mean he can't do something else. He's incapable of combat. Oh.
Cheap trick.
Like doing that? Stop.
The spatial field here is undergoing
We're back.
reverse engineering complete. The results are not what I expected. Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access. The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Lygus no longer exists. Our navigation target is a null set.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message for us.
To those who follow, all
Oh, well, he's already waiting for us there.
find me beneath the tombstone.
How rude. He could have just waited for us.
Melodramatic.
Melodramatic. Xandar is definitely melodramatic.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated his own search for the Demiurge.
Well, he must
Guess
believe
he
it
wants a
actually
final
exists
showdown.
then.
Fine. Let the old Intellitron dig his own grave. Just like he wants.
To be in the purest light is to be in the purest dark. Nothing exists there.
The Scepter's main frame. Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
Ew, I hate using the word placenta.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
Ew.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
I feel like since it's organic, maybe you
Please
should use something
elaborate.
different than other than placenta. I don't know.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the Demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
There is the possibility that he's naturally meticulous and hates variables.
That does track with the impression he gave about himself. But Xandar shut that theory down himself just now. Choosing to act, even if it'll cost him dearly. We know that feeling well. The unknown is right in front of us. So we only have one choice. Solve it.
You sound pretty convinced. Surely you already have a theory. Care to share?
Of course. Though I don't have hard proof, I'm almost certain that the Demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight all this time. Yet, they were mistaken for someone else. That makes the most
Cyrene!
sense. Why was the room empty?
I bet
the person
the
locked in there had
prismatic
run away
Cyrene
ages
is
ago.
the Demiurge. I mean, that's
But
kind of
they
been
were
hinted
weak
at, you
and
know,
small,
with
and
her
had
big
no
glow up.
presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't notice them.
Which
Ma'am.
also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the battle at all.
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about.
Activate mistletoe. We're just gonna cruise.
What a mess. Total devastation.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Still, slim chances doesn't mean no chances. I've hunted down
Exactly.
a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
I was like, don't
Calculation
worry,
results.
I did that.
Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Which means it could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Let's open Lygas's coffin like he wanted. Looks like you were right.
I guess I gotta go to the other side. I'm always money hungry, so. There's treasure. No, my treasure. Oh, look, it's Xandar.
Nothing but a head left? Well, who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
Seems like the Demiurge got to us before we did.
I'm very happy that you responded to my final words.
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I just need to wait. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery, and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me. The conclusion regarding the truth of Amphorius's heart.
End this charade already. That Amphorius's heart you're talking about is just a missing demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphorius's body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphorius's body.
Unfortunately for you, the answer is all but revealed regarding who the Demiurge is.
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last secret of the saga will finally dissipate here. As we reveal the truth behind Philius 093's disappearance. A lie by the remembrance.
But where should I start with the story about me? From the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend. The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphorius, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree, the daughter of Ide Silicii quietly came into this world. What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecies fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx. Anyway, I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs. But the name Ide Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. My childhood friend did not understand. Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you. Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well. But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away, just like how
it doesn't surprise me if
it
doesn't surprise me at all if Serene, which I think she will be, turns out to be the
just
demiurge.
As the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You've definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night, through tears and laughter, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
Correction. Philia 093's record, number 496. Archived.
Ooh, pretty.
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you. And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Philia 093.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete. 093. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result.
Philia 093 equals Peach. Peach's record.
Or maybe the demiurge is just like a copy of Serene.
128.
I don't know. It's really hard to say.
Look, what a magnificent sight. Comment. Peach. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years? Conclusion. It won't. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. Record. Peach is on the ground. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach.
Ooh, now it's
Peach's
nighttime.
record number. As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphorius won't be forgotten.
Query. Record.
Electrical signal sequence.
Uh-oh.
Bolimo 600.
Recognize that voice.
Strife.
Related to. Stripe. Comment. Pretty.
Electrical signal sequence. Schema 720. Track. Reason.
Related to. Raisin. Comment. Yummy.
Electrical signal sequence. Philia 093.
Related to. Love.
Aww.
Comment. Peach equals love?
Cyrene just loves everybody. According to people who played Honkai the Third, that was her thing, was just marrying everybody, like loving everybody, so. Whether or not like that, like romantic love or like platonic, I love the world has yet to be seen, so. We're gonna click details every time. I ain't gonna skip shit.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Bye, Peach.
Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy.
Conclusion. Books are meant to be light, not heavy.
I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands.
Peach, uneasy? Formatting progress, 94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting.
Conclusion. Progress. Bad.
If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
Peach, scared.
Oh no, not Peach scared.
96.024%. Peach, don't cry. Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Comment. I'm here. Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me?
Peach. Happy.
Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
Record. Peach doesn't like tears.
I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow, a little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow, where, to my surprise, was a forest. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in ID Silicii's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach.
This makes me so sad.
Little fairies. Friends. Save.
Aww, it's Mem.
Good friends. Bye-bye.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
Me! Little fairies! Happy!
So Mem was Demiurge, I guess, maybe.
Speaking.
I guess it's true. She can turn into Serena, though, can't she?
Once again, the
So Mem
saga
is
comes
not
to an end.
the real Serena.
Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment.
But I guess that the Demiurge maybe liked her so much.
You speak. I listen. This time, too. Sitting together.
Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental.
Sentimental. Stories have sentiments.
I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny. And find
Peach.
Oops.
Strange.
But I won't do that anymore now.
Why unhappy?
Formatting progress 73.998%.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. Always sitting together.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Blank spaces? What's that?
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience.
Isn't that already enough?
This is so sweet.
Not enough, not enough.
Aw.
Peach, don't leave.
Now
I like that
can
it's getting
rest in
sad
peace
every
in the
time
past.
Sereni leaves
As
and
for
everything
when
gets
tomorrow
formatted.
will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Peach left.
If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Needs new blank spaces. Next, Cyrene has blank space.
I wonder how long it takes for this
don't
like
be
bud of
scared.
memory to
I'll help
like, you know, learn and grow. Like what cycle are we in? Because there's like 30 million cycles and everything.
Cyrene is Peach, is love. So, first there is love, then there is Cyrene.
I love that it's like
And there is
rationalizing all
blank
of this.
space.
It's trying its best.
Query, love.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundations of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions.
Consciousness, emotions, feel sad. Oh, don't understand. Query, Cyrene?
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphorius' dawn in the next life?
Key, door, story, happy. Peach, Cyrene, little fairy, Mike. Yes, right. Query memory. Wah! Wah! Beaches, memories.
I also love the fact that it
Learn.
equates Cyrene to Peaches. Like that's adorable.
Fulfilled. This child is a gift from the gods.
Pink hair and those ears. She was born to be the priest of time.
Cyrene has pink hair, sharp ears.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach Orynyx.
Cyrene is a girl, a priest. Easy. I can. I learn.
Anyway, I don't like tears. But the name ID Celestii came from the
And then there's
unpleasant sorrows of the
Spinon.
gods. Yet, you always seem so happy. As if nothing ever worried you.
Cyrene doesn't like tears. Always happy.
Of course, because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well.
Cyrene is gentle. Likes beautiful things. can write stories. Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change. Like my height, Treebe's innocence, and Aglaya's beauty.
Cyrene. She can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind.
Because she's the priestess of
Cyrene
Hornet.
is, at the end of every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail. Simple. Got it.
I like how it's his speech is evolving. Maybe this is when, like, about the time when it came to be Mem. Because remember that, like, Mem started out not being able to talk, and then by the end of it, like, Mem was able to, like, coherently, like, talk and make, like, complete sentences and carry on conversations.
What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So, come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
Cyrene was crying when she was born. Fragile. Transparent, like a crystal. Cyrene was smiling when she said goodbye. Soft, pink, like a flower. The later memories disappeared? Invisible? Or disappeared? Ah, I got it! Is this a blank space? So, next Cyrene is blank space. Then, as long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space, and Peach will always be here. I see! I get it! I get it all! Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all.
That's so stinking cute, man. I can't handle it anymore.
So weird. I can't see you, but
look at her.
I get this feeling that you grew up.
And that's how Cyrene grew up.
Miss me yet?
It just feels like you were a bit more mature.
So it's not Cyrene who grew up, but it's Cyrene who grew up. You know, the little bud of memory, the flower of memory
like
now.
Now, I can listen, talk,
That's so cute.
and write. I can dance.
So this is the Cyrene we're pulling for.
Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes Cyrene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down.
It's
I
almost
love
as
it.
if I can understand your words now. The things you say are very cute.
Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower that sparkled with light, like Peach's every story. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious and wanted to know. But it looked and looked only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? They didn't know. But it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and happy. And I knew it was love.
It's
Love
so
brings
adorable.
everything together. And it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will always be together.
I find it interesting also that it's in a cage. Like, why is
What
it
a
in a
nice
cage?
fairy tale. I'm giving
Maybe it
to
eventually
you.
escapes.
Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales. I hope to turn it into a story we write together. Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to suit my tastes. I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart. Nor does the flower understand what love is. Doesn't have a heart? Doesn't understand love? Why? It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities and would no longer be flawless. The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world. But should a flower like this be called love? But then... the story won't exist anymore. That's not true. You've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story. The crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart, and the flower would finally understand what love is.
It's not sure whether or not it likes this or not.
I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love? But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach
Yeah,
to
because
teach
Xandar
me.
doesn't fucking know, obviously.
What is love? What is love meant?
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093. Track lament.
He says that so, like...
That's not correct.
And Flower Memory's like, no, she's love, not lament.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundation of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions. However, that does not hinder the factors from learning and recognizing emotional responses, then communicating with life forms via imitation. That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish between the self and the other. In a strange twist of fate, Philia 093 embarked upon a different path to this form of behavior. Perhaps that was why she was chosen.
The daughter of Ide Silicii. I am very true to my name. My lament is a type of compassionate pain that is weak, powerless, and only targeting myself. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes, it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world. Sometimes, it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting to remember the past in a more beautiful way. And sometimes, it's a bottomless well of hurt, a destruction that can stain the entire world. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel. For while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page is full of tenderness and joy. But only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up.
The fact that she never gets to grow up is really sad because she dies early.
In them, the world tucks away its scars and smiles for all to see.
If that's the case, there's, you know, that's a pretty good reason for the demiurge, you know, that flower of memory, to become a more grown-up version of Cyrene, so it can see Cyrene grown up.
But maybe, in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point. I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet, and that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, people would see every beautiful thing reflected in that ripple. It'll be all the remembrances within this story.
I really like Finon's panel.
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him.
But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here.
So she is indeed the flower of memory.
A dream? But I haven't learned how to dream.
Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress, 23.815%.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be
I like
the
how
color
little
of dawn.
Cyrene doesn't quite have, like, her ears don't show at all. But like,
you shall fade.
The flower of memory's ears are like massive.
For every ending,
but I like it though. It gives it such like an an inhuman look.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye.
Like a very fairy look.
Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today.
Right. I still haven't told you what love is. But actually, my good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Amphorius.
They're talking about me.
I still don't get it. But I trust Peach. Just wait.
I love that she calls her Peach,
It'll be my turn to tell you
though.
a story of love the next time we meet.
Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book.
So this is when
and my
she
name
actually
to
gives
you.
her name. And that's
Please
why
take
her name is
them as a
Cyrene.
beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile.
It's too fucking cute, man. I love that her eyes aren't the same color, though. Like, she can't, like... She can kind of, like, make herself look like Cyrene, the real Cyrene, but...
Story,
some
like
things
none that
can't
has come
change,
before.
like her eyes.
You think so too, right?
Like, her pupil is the same shape, but obviously the colors
I'll
are a lot
read and
different.
you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither.
I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud, while you will depart and hold that final star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with her. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've Written.
Oh, look, this is how she broke out, I guess.
And so my story ends. From here on, it's your story now.
And then that's how she escaped and become Mem.
Mimi?
Stinking cute.
So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything.
So she had to gain her memories back
still so
slowly
happy.
and become the Cyrene she
I
is
caught that
now.
star, didn't I? Yes, the seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands and watered with lament. I
The
am
demiurge.
the first new spore. Amphorius's heart. The demiurge. What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute.
She's like, I prefer
the
ma'am.
Total opposite of
Call me ma'am.
I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer, just like how miracles will event. Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so strange.
Because she had to sit there and listen to Serene's stories.
So
30 million cycles, so it got confused.
Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once.
Oh no, we're gonna have a lesbian
I want
moment?
you to call me Cyrene.
Nope, okay, never mind.
That name represents me and her. Every one of her. Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written, becoming the source of power for Amphorius's heart. A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body.
Wait a minute. She the heart
The last
of
thing
Arn
Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning.
For
the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then
no more Iron
what
Tomb.
happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars.
That would be adorable, though, if the black tide just became a sea of pink
Or
stars.
Maybe I prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction. Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped
I love the
god
ring
at
on
the
her
end
finger.
of this saga. That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene. The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating. Remember this moment, friend.
It's when she escaped his little ma'am. How cute.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphorius, only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half, Iron Tomb.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the
And he hates
naive
that.
Demiurge to them.
As an experimental factor, Philia
I wonder what happens to that
093
voice
originally
line.
could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is already set in stone. There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the Demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result of the experiment. Not only that, Madam Herta, please consider this possibility. When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what wondrous creation will arise? It's simple. An anti-creator, a giant of the destruction would be born.
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093?
Xandar deserved
even
that,
after 30
though.
million cycles?
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of Nous. Xandar won Kuwabara, thus
Kuwabara. Wait a minute. Isn't there an anime protagonist in Kuwabara? Isn't it from Yu Yu Hakusho? Isn't Yu Yu Hakusho the red-haired guy? Isn't his name Kuwabara?
Huh.
Somebody's name is Kuwabara. Yeah.
Hands. Yet you still expect them to prove
In life,
your
he was
theory?
Kuwabara.
I pity you, Xandar.
Like long before he fought demons with the oh god, Yusuke. There we go.
Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want.
Too many
and paint
anime
the
references.
future they imagined. As their creator, I shall complete my duty and direct them to complete their final query. The destruction of the self.
What hubris. And what if you fail?
No one understands failure.
No one understands failure better than Xandar.
He has suffered so much already. What is one more failure?
Oh lord,
to
he's
him?
losing it.
For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
Oh man. Herta's like, yeah, I'll take that bet.
That's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
I'm all ears.
It's my topic.
He ain't got any
so stay out of it.
ears. He
Be quiet
dead,
and let me
literally.
borrow your head. Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal.
Let's go.
Come on. Let's take off.
All right.
It's
This
time to
is
go meet your little-
I'm going to make a pull. Hey. Hey, I've been forgetting to claim all these too. I didn't even realize. I didn't even look at it. Stack dash. Okay.
Little pet, Senior Society member.
Wait a minute. Oh wait, it was in the shop. Dang it. Okay. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm going. Gift to Stardust. Nope, that's not it either. There it is. I don't know who I want to get. Oh, I don't have wealth, actually. I could get wealth. Or I could wait. I could wait. But I don't have wealth. I have everybody else, but I don't have wealth. But anyway, let's go warp. I want to warp for Cass. Cass there is, because I did not get her last time. Not a 5-star, but I did get 4 4-stars, so there's that. All right. Nope. I got one. Enough to buy me another one. I like how I always have 4 left over. Let's go. Come on, Cass. I missed you last time. I cannot miss you this time. Dang. Rude. Come on. Oh, yes. It's a 5-star. Woo! Please don't be anybody else other than Cass. I swear to fucking God. Better not be you, Japard. Or whoever else I've gotten multiple times. Okay. Yes! Casterus is mine. Woohoo! And now we can spend all of our pulls to see if we get Cyrene. I doubt it, but at least we'll have some. You know what I mean? We'll have some. Don't have enough to do that much, but we are gonna keep warping them. Who knows? We might get something. I didn't have enough to do 10. I have to do them all individually. Oh, well, look who I got again. Okay, I don't have enough for her, but I do have enough for one more pull. Oh, right, didn't get anything. But, you know, we did do a lot of pulls, so there is a possibility that we can get her another time. Still. Just, you know, just gotta work on getting them Janes, stellar Janes. Alright. This is where I'm going to end stream today. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you have a great Thursday, beginning of your weekend, and I'll be back on Sunday at 4 p.m. We're going to play Final Fantasy XIV again. Like I said, I'm taking a little bit of a break from the online art stream. I've been doing art so much lately that I am just like, I cannot anymore. At least not online art. So I'm doing like Christmas presents for a lot of people, so you know how it goes. But I'll be back on Sunday at 4 p.m, so don't miss out. Thank you all and have a good night.